somebody like that. Can we like text it to this meeting out here? What is that, scrawny? They give us nice furniture. Yeah, that is. got that. Game. I got Larry matchup. Yeah, we made the basket. Very good.
You're really gonna have to turn that shit up because I can barely hear it. Oh yeah. I can't hear it at all.
The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans, 1-1 Trojans, will take on the 2-0 Columbus Titans tonight. Always a great matchup here in the CNC since Columbus moved into the CNC about 8 years ago. Always a great matchup. Beautiful night, 60 or 76 degrees outside. A little bit of breeze from the north to the south. Just a beautiful night for football, and I'm ready to go. Bring on Justin Tucker. Justin, how are you feeling tonight?
Dale, I'm feeling really good tonight. Like you said, it's beautiful weather. Saw my first flock of ducks this morning, so you know it's getting a little bit cooler. Excited to be here with you, broadcasting and watching a high school football game.
Along with Justin Tucker, we have our esteemed new cameraman. Wait a second, he was just gone last week. Jess Murphy. We always want to thank Jess Murphy for doing a great job for us. Once again, presenting sponsor, Girard Sports Live, is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas with Crocan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org and see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. We'll be right back with the Community National Bank pregame show, along with the coach's interview down the road. You're watching Trojan football from Columbus right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crocan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crocan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crocan.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
And welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans getting ready to take on the Columbus Titans. Pregame show is brought to you by the Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Bring Justin Tucker in. Justin, you said earlier you saw your first flock of ducks. You know, that is the time of year it is. It is time for some football. The grass has a little bit of a brown tinge to it tonight. Nice cool breeze, and I'm excited to get on this game.
Me too, Dale, and I'm excited to see us, hopefully progress a little bit from last week and week one. We've done a lot of good things both weeks. We've done some not so good things, and had some luck involved here and some bad luck involved there. So, let's go out and compete tonight, play hard and play smart. And if we're hanging around in the fourth quarter, who knows here? That's right. Let's talk about that last game a little bit. Some of the kids' first time ever to see a stadium of that size in El Dorado, Kansas, BG Stadium. It was a beautiful stadium, beautiful night, beautiful field, beautiful complex. And I'll tell you what, it was a masterpiece by the administration, all sides, Pratt, Girard, and El Dorado, to get that game in. The Trojans came out and they played some great ball, but you just can't turn the ball over 5 times in that contest. Yeah, that was the killer right there. And, the week before with Colgandale, we put it on the ground several times, but we were fortunate enough to get it back most of the time. And it just didn't work out that way for us at El Dorado against Pratt. But like you said, great facility. I don't know about the kids, but I was really impressed with the box me and you were in. Oh, it was 3rd story high. Yeah, it was great, and I hope it was a good experience for everybody. There's nothing wrong with losing a game like that to a team that you're probably never going to play again. That was basically a glorified scrimmage, but it was a great experience. That it was. We're going to step away. We're on the Community National Bank pregame show. We'll be right back with the Farm Bureau Financial Services coaches interview. Hey, big heads up tonight. We're not going to have Coach Philpott. We're going to interview Coach Logan, the cross-country team. We'll be right back. I'm excited for you guys to hear it. You're watching Trojan Football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself? when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day.
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to the Community National Bank Trust pregame show. It is time for the pregame coaches interview. Pregame coaches interview is brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Service. Coach Logue is working hard to put the Trojans in position to succeed, and that is what the agents at Farm Bureau can do for you. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, they're here to help you plan what is to come, protect what matters most, and invest in your future. Get your game plan together at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Call them today at 620-724-4213. Coach Logue, thanks for taking the time.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Coach, cross-country head coach, let's talk just a little bit about your summer program and how your summer went.
Well, our summer program, of course, is open to all students, and I technically cover the girls' side, but summer went really, really well. We kind of started apprehensively in June, not knowing how long we'd have a summer program or whether we'd be interrupted with, quarantines. And we managed to make it through the summer without a hitch. And I had really, really good participation this year. On an average day, I'd have up to 40 kids come in. And we, of course, did different things. We do a little conditioning, we do some weight training, but I was really, really pleased with our summer program. It may be the most well-attended summer program we've had since I've been at Girard.
That is phenomenal that you can get 40 kids to come out and run an average of 3 to 5 miles a day?
Well, some of our kids do that. Most of our kids are out there. It's just fitness related. So I have an awful lot of kids, to be honest with you, that maybe run 2 miles, but I do have kids that go as far as 10, just depending on who they are and where they're at fitness-wise. But like I said, the vast majority of our kids are probably putting in a 2-mile aerobic run before we go do some drills or something else.
So, Coach, it sounds like you got through summer pretty good with the COVID scare and everything else and the quarantines. Then we get to the start of school. And we bring on the meets, the cross-country meets for the boys and girls. Where did you start out? And before that, I guess, let's get into some of your leadership. Do you guys pick captains of the teams, or do you just kind of go on the leadership of their own?
Well, I've tried it both ways. And one of the awkward things about having your own son or daughter on the team is that you kind of have to be careful about, how you approach that. So at the moment, I don't officially have team captains. Cormick is a senior, and I've got Ethan Warner and James Jubber. They're also seniors, and I would say those 3 guys, of course, are your natural leaders, and they all bring different things to the table. Cormick definitely leads by example, and he's a super hard worker. And with the success that he's had, of course, the younger kids do emulate him. And our other guys, like I'll use James Jubber for an example, he has worked his way on to varsity from the JV team. He's been in our program for 4 years and is just now a major contributor at the varsity level. So he's inspiring to those younger kids who are looking up, wondering if they'll ever make the team. Well, James did. And Ethan has been a stalwart on our varsity team since he started, and he's Mr. Consistency. We managed to win a meet against 2 tough teams yesterday. Both Iola and Anderson County are very, very good. And one of the major reasons was Ethan Warner did his job. You're as a cross-country team, you're never any stronger than your number 5. And Ethan did his job. He, I think, beat Iola's number 5 and finished right behind Anderson County. And nobody ever gives those number 5s a lot of love, but they are the backbone of your team.
Coach, talking about that, you've had a couple of meets already. You just talked about the Parsons Invitational that they held out at Greenbush yesterday, I believe it was, and your boys finished first, your girls finished second in that meet. You placed a couple girls in the top 10, and then your boys, you had 2 in the top 5. So your boys and girls, both teams are doing well this year.
I'm pleased. Our girls, they don't have a superstar, but they do run well as a nucleus, and so that's going to be the key for them going forward. We've really got to tighten the gap between our number 1 runner, who is Haley Ornder, and our number 5 runner. I say we don't have a superstar. Haley placed 3rd in a tough field yesterday. We may be developing a superstar on the girls' side. Starting the year, we didn't have a superstar. And on the boys' side, we're actually kind of young. There's Cormick, and he's defending state champ. But Gavin DeBrava was like our number 5 runner at the regionals last year. But he has really put in some work. When they canceled track season, a lot of kids, probably just went back to what they were doing in the wintertime, which may not have been much. But Gavin kept running, and he ran all summer, and he's just way, way fitter. He's a totally different athlete than he was, last year. And yesterday, he raced against 2 state medalists, 3 if you count Cormick. But the 2 guys in front of him, I believe, were like 9th and 11th last year at the state meet, and he's right there. And I honestly believe that by the end of the season, he will be either beating those guys or, in between those 2 guys. I think there was 4 or 5 seconds between him and the Meister kid from Labette, and that's pretty good company. He's running at a very high level right now.
Coach, what meets are to come, and what are you looking forward to here? Do they still have the Rimrock race up at KU? Has it been canceled? So what are you guys looking forward to?
Well, I'll give you the high-speed version. They've canceled Missouri Southern's meet. We'd have been there this weekend. They've canceled KU's Rimrock meet, and we got cut from the Pittsburgh High School field. And so we have had to be extremely creative with our meets. And we've done a good job. But we kind of talked Parsons into continuing to have their meet. They couldn't host at Big Hill, and that's why they hosted at Greenbush. So we're doing a good job. But the plan right now is that we will race next week at Southeast. And then the week after that, we'll be at Columbus. And our boys varsity will go to Baldwin. We did manage to get into an extremely competitive field at Baldwin against 5A, 6A schools. We'll probably go up there and get crushed. But we need to have those type of experiences before we go to regionals and state and places like that. And then we'll go to Pleasanton. And although that seems low key, Central Heights usually shows up there, and they're defending 2A state champs. And we usually have a good race with Central Heights. And then we've got our league, regionals and state after that. So we're in good position. We've done a nice job of finding competition and being creative, and I think our kids are in a good place.
Well, Coach, I want to wish you personally the best of luck to you and your team and everyone at Girard Sports Live. So proud of what you've done throughout the years and continue on your success. And we want to just cheer you guys on from a distance because I can't go run and catch up with everybody with the video camera. So we want to tell everyone good luck and wish the best to you.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll be right back on the Community National Bank pregame show. We'll be back with the area matchups and the keys to the game right here on Girard Sports Live.
Custom Touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Hello, let me sell you a car. You need a car? I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on, let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car for me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Girard Medical Center now offers both outpatient pulmonary and cardiac rehabilitation services. Our approach combines physical therapy, respiratory therapy, behavioral health, and nutrition to help you become more fit and active.
With cardiac and pulmonary rehab, we want to focus on lifestyle changes. We provide people with education to help prevent further events.
Each treatment is unique to the individual patient because at Girard Medical Center, we care for our communities one patient at a time. Call us at 620-724-5126.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
And welcome back to Cecil Klein Field. Nice picture there of the American flag. Nicely done by the fire department. It is time for the area matchups. Look at the area matchups around the area is brought to you by Diskin Auto and Towing, 102 East Forest Avenue in downtown Girard. Diskin offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskin Auto and Towing, 620-724-8100. Tuck, what do you got?
Well, I'm going to kind of stick to the Girard schedule to give you the matchups. Colgan, who we beat week 1, they're 1-1. They're at an 0-2 Frontenac, so the old black and blue bowl tonight. Pratt, who we lost to last week at El Dorado, they're at home against Heston. We'll kind of keep track of them all year. It was an interesting opponent. Anderson County, who's 2-0. That's one of our district opponents, is at Santa Fe Trail, who's 0-2. Prairie View, another of our district opponents, 2-0, is at Parsons, 1-1. Burlington, 2-0, district opponent. They're at home with Osawatomie. Osawatomie is not in our district this year. Iola, 1-1, district opponent. That is at Wellsville, who's 0-2. Some out-of-district locals, we've got Lebec County at El Dorado, Caney at Erie, Riverton at Galena. That's a bit of a, used to be a rivalry. Southeast at Northeast, and Yates Center at St. Paul.
Well, thank you, Tuck. Those are the area matchups brought to you by Diskin Auto. Keys to the game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their families. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highway 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Tuck, what do you got for keys to the game?
Dale, here's what I got. You know, Columbus has beat two what I feel are pretty good opponents. I feel Columbus is a pretty darn good football team. You never know with high school until you play them. You can't really go by the scores, but to have a chance to win tonight, our Trojans, they've got to be hanging around in the fourth quarter. We can't get way behind. We've got to be in the game at the end to have a chance. Number 2, turnovers. They killed us last week. We gave up one of our 3 touchdowns on a turnover. We turned the ball over 5 times. We really can't afford any turnovers tonight, and that's a tough deal for an option team. Defense, we've really played good defense all season. We've only given up 1 touchdown to the opposing team in each game. Got to clean up our tackling after last week. Got to finish tackles. Can't have any special teams disasters, and win the field position battle.
You know, that turnover bit there, Tucker, I believe anytime like last week when you give an opponent 4 extra possessions, it's hard to win any, and we were just within that 1 point, went for a 2-point conversion and failed. So, you know, those keys to the game are very important. Thank you to Evans Motors. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and the opening kickoff right here on Girard Sports Live.
Look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Coles is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Coles Service. Check them out online at colesservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
At center, number 57.
And welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans there getting ready. It's time for the starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylists Carlos Sands, Robin Hawkins, and Eva Vietti will have you looking your very best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. Duck.
Here's what I got, Dale. I'm going to run down the defenses first. For Columbus, we've got defensive lineman Caleb Murillo, number 54. Cody Schock, number 75. Hector Fontanez, he's a defensive lineman, number 48. Silas Stone, number 41. Trent Smith, number 35. Linebacker Gabe Martin, you'll hear his name a lot. Number 45, a linebacker. Number 22, Cole Miners, a linebacker. Number 8, Landon Midget's a linebacker. Number 10, Landon Profit is a D-back. Number 2, Jackson Harity's a cornerback. Number 14, Lynn Schallenberger's free safety. For our Trojans, defensive lineman, we've got number 74, Eli Tucker. Number 75, D. Weideman. Number 77, Josh Bohr. Linebackers across the middle there. We've got number 12, Alex Kester. Number 11, Caden Lolleman. Number 33, Brecken Troike. Number 16, Mason Hubner. Number 21, Jarrett Buckle, our two corners. Number 9, Gage Davenport. Number 34, Zach Davis. And at free safety, we got number 2, Luke Nigaman. Turning to the offensive side of the ball. For the Titans, quarterback, number 2, Jackson Harity. Number 45, running back, Gabe Martin. Tight end, number 22, Cole Miner. The 3 wide receivers are number 10, Landon Profit. Number 8, Landon Midget. Number 14, Lynn Schallenberger. Right tackles, number 56, Ridge Delmont. Right guards, number 50, Rafe Gonzalez. Centers, number 59, Jake Eddington. Left guard, number 54, Caleb Murillo. Left tackles, number 75, Cody Schock. For our Trojans, the starting offense, we've got number 11, Caden Lolleman at quarterback. Our 3 primary running backs are number 4, Connor Oliveira, number 16, Mason Hubner, number 1, Ethan Merrill. 2 wide receivers, number 5, Caden Harrison, number 15, Logan Thomas. Right tackles, D. Weideman, number 75. Right guards, Eli Tucker, number 74. We've got Riley Peak at center. He's number 57. Zach Shindo at left guard, number 62. Gabe Shireman at left tackle, number 50.
Well, thank you, Tucker, and thank you to the Jagged Edge. We're going to step away for one more minute. We'll be right back with the opening kickoff brought to you by Laird Ceramics right here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas, Cecil Klein Stadium. Cecil Klein Field, Field. It is about time for the seniors to the captains to walk out, and it's about time for the opening kickoff brought to you by Laird Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Laird Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Gift creative when it comes to gift buying. Get your friends and family members a beautiful ceramic piece, maybe even take some classes from Laird Ceramics. Call 620-724-8442. There you see Caden Lolleman and
Brecken
Troike out there for the coin toss. Boy, Tuck, it's a beautiful night.
Oh, couldn't be better, Dale. It's just right. It's not cold. It's not hot. It has been a little bit hot, and it's going to get a little bit cold, so it's just right tonight.
Tuck, looking ahead, we've been on the road for 2 weeks. We're going to come back, and we're going to play Anderson County. That will be senior night, I believe. And then the 25th, we will have homecoming at Girard, and that will be against Prairie View. Prairie View is going to be a tough one, it looks like. Just looking at a little bit of film of them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dale. And, I really think Anderson County, Prairie View, Burlington. Burlington's had a couple really impressive scores. You can't hang everything on the score, but they're all going to be tough opponents.
That's right. Can't take anything for granted after this game forward. Still waiting on the coin toss. I didn't see what he did.
Somebody deferred to the second half, but he didn't announce who won the toss.
That's always nice.
Either that or that was a signal that he forgot a coin.
Here we go. We're going to switch it around. They won the toss. Columbus did. Well,
and they're going to receive.
They're going to receive. You think they won the toss too, Tuck?
I think Girard won the toss, deferred to the second half. Columbus is going to receive, and they're going to receive down at the side at the north end zone.
Just a precautionary for everyone at home. It is cowbell territory, no doubt about it.
Greek mythology, the Titans were greater even than the gods. They ruled their universe with absolute power.
Lights are on.
That's our universe.
Flags flying high, Tuck. Boy, it's almost like we're out on the field.
Ready to play some football, man.
A little antsy.
I'd be good for 3 plays, Dale.
Well, I'd get a play and a half in and probably be enough winded. Wouldn't be able to move. And here we go.
All right. Back to receive for the
Luke Nigaman will kick it off. Schallenberger deep for the Titans. Luke's really done well here kicking off, Tuck. He's got a nice line drive kick, been kicking them down to about the 10-yard line.
He can kick them in the air and he can kick them on the ground, so sometimes you need one each. That other one back there is Landon Midget back there for the Titans.
Landon Midget. Luke's got his hand in the air, and it's time for some Trojan football. Luke will approach. He'll kick a line driver. It will be caught at the 20-yard line, and he'll make it up to the 37-yard line, 36-yard line, and that's where Columbus will take over, taking a tackle in there by number 22, Shireman.
Yep, glad to have him back. That was Trent Smith on the carry for Columbus.
37-yard line.
Columbus will break the huddle. They'll spread it out. Looks like 2 receivers at the top. Nope, 3 receivers to the top. Single to the back, to the bottom. Single back in the backfield. Put one in motion, turn, and they'll hand it off up the middle and nowhere to go. D. Weidman, Bohr, and Troike there. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Nicely done by the Trojan defense. Wow, they're going to give him a heck of a spot.
2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, rather generous right there, Dale. Good stop by our defensive line. They did a good job reading and breaking down.
Bring up a 2nd down and 7, looks like. They'll come up to the line, single receiver to the top, twins to the bottom of this. He'll turn, and he'll keep it, and he's got some room. He'll cross the 50. He'll be tackled down at the 40. A little bit of a cross-buck action there, tackle in there by Nigaman.
24. That was Harity, the quarterback. That's kind of an option read, I believe, Dale, and he had a nice hole there to the right side.
Looks like they pulled a backside guard trapped our defensive end, kicked him out. Linebacker's got to be there. The defensive end's got to take that head on to make a pile. A lot of confusion in the backfield. Now they'll go running backs on both sides of the quarterback. Turn, and they'll hand it off up the middle again. He'll get a gain of about 4 on the play. Martin on the carry.
Josh Bohr, Brecken Chorkey on the stop. Titans pick up about 3 yards. That'll make it second.
No Dale misdirection defense like this. Everybody's got a misdirection offense. I'm sorry. We all got to do our jobs here.
That's right. They'll break the huddle. Single receiver to the top. Still with the double running backs in back motion. He'll keep it again. Just picking his way through. Nicely done that time by the Trojans.
That was Buckle out there on the contain. Did a good job of keeping him inside.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Titans.
It's 3rd and 4 for the Titans.
Trojans need to bow up here. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Got to watch the ball here, boys.
Single receiver, trips to the top of the screen. Turn, it'll keep it himself. Right up the middle. He's got plenty of room for a 1st down. All that is a delayed draw, quarterback draw.
First down, Titans.
Linemen got to get their hands out in front of them, stand their man up.
It'll be 1st and 10, Titans.
1st and 10, Titans. 22-yard line. They'll send trip receivers to the top of the screen, single to the bottom, single back. Turn, snap, handoff. Nope, he's going to keep it. Nowhere to go. Now they make a nice cut up the middle. Touchdown, Titans. Big holes up front, Tuck.
Yep, big holes, misdirection. You know, you can practice it, Dale, but it's hard to practice game speed, and they're doing a really nice job with ball fakes. We've got to learn fast here.
Looks like the Titans will go for 2. They'll go in an inverted wishbone. Turn, just hand off up the middle. And they're going to carry him across, it looks like. Yep.
They kind of brought in their bigger quarterback there on that, Dale. I noticed he took Harity's place, powered it in a little bit there.
Hamilton will get the 2-point conversion. So the Titans will take the early lead, 8-0. With 8:54 remaining here in the first quarter.
Well, that was certainly an impressive drive by them, Dale. I mean, they basically went 63 yards in not a whole lot of time. They're 2 minutes basically. So we've got to come out, we've got to score, and then we've got to make some adjustments on defense here.
Kick it off will be number 22 for the Titans, Cole Minor. He's a sophomore.
Number 22, Cole Minor.
Looks like Davis and Harrison back there again.
Yeah, back deep will be Harrison and Davis for the Trojans. He'll put the boot into it. Looks like Davis is going to cut off Harrison. And he'll bring it right up the left side. He'll get up to the across the 30 to the 33-yard line, looks like, Tucker.
Yep, good return. Consider that a +8 on the return.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for your Trojans.
It'll be 1st and 10, Girard. Looks like at their own 32-yard line.
I'm going to say it at the 32-yard line. Lawman will break the huddle, bring him up. They'll go tight to the top, tight to the bottom. In that inverted wishbone, out of the pistol. He'll send one in motion to the bottom of the screen, turn, pitch it, and it's open if he can turn the corner. And Huebner's going to be wrapped up. He's just got to go.
Yeah, he can't hesitate, man. We got to get vertical on that.
Gain of about a yard on the play.
Trojans pick up about a yard. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
Hector Fontanez with the tackle. Outside defensive ends got to be sealed. They'll bring him up. Single receiver at the top of the screen. Send one in motion. Now turn. And now no one. Ball was not snapped. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
That's going to be illegal procedure on the center there, isn't it, Dale?
I believe so. Everyone else moved, but center didn't snap it. So that's not the direction the Trojans want to go.
Now we have 5-yard penalty against the Trojans.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 14 for the Trojans.
Oh, Dale, one thing I noticed last week when we played Pratt, their running backs and receivers were excellent blockers. We could learn a lot watching them.
2nd down and 14. Single receiver at the top, single at the bottom. Send one in motion. And now they didn't have the play clock reset. So free play. Going to be a replay.
Officials on the field. The 25-second clocks are messing up.
Well, Dale, I'm glad to know we're not the only ones that have technical difficulties every now and then. The play clock is not wanting to work right.
So one end of the field says 35.
We'll go with it.
And the other one says 25. Nope, they just shut it off. Well, that won't work because one team will have the advantage to see what the play clock says. They're trying to reset them. You know, what did we do before there was play clocks, Tuck?
You know, basically, I think Dale, the official, would give you a little reminder every now and then. The quarterback would have to watch him and give him hand signals, and you just kind of had a timer going in your head all the time.
That's exactly what he just told him. He says when it gets down to 5, I'll put my 5 fingers up in the air, and then I'll start counting it. So you just got to watch the center official in the backfield. 2nd down and 14. Trojans turn, handoff, right up the middle to Merrill, and he'll get about 3 yards back. He'll cross the 30 up to the 31.
Nice hole there by the offensive line. Ethan had a little bit of a crease there for a minute.
That'll make it 3rd and 11.
They're going to say he got 2 yards, 3rd down and 11 for the Trojans. Thomas at the bottom of your screen. Send one in motion, top of the screen, turn, fake the pitch. Plenty of time. He'll hit his, oh no. Just in and out of the hands, looking for Harrison on the crossing pass pattern. And the Trojans will have to punt it away.
And that was a big successful play for us last week. I can see it working more in the future too. Nice pass there. Pretty good coverage by Columbus, though, and the defender was able to get a hand in there.
Sharman to long snap it for Nigaman. Now we're running one on late. Sharman's snap a little bit high. Luke will handle it. He'll get it down. Sharman there to down it.
And it'll be down about the 34-yard line.
And he will down it at the 32-yard line for the Titans to take over there. Tuck, what's your view on the first series of plays?
Well, Dale, you know, our first offensive series was a little stagnant there. We were hurt by a penalty. Other than that, we saw some good defense. We saw a couple of positive runs, but the penalty killed us there. You know, we've got to come out and play some defense and make a stand right here.
Be 1st and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. Single receiver to the top. Nope, twins to the top. Single receiver to the bottom. Turn, and he'll hand it off up the middle again. And there is a big hole there for Martin. He'll gain of about 6 or 7 on the play.
Titans able to pick up 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
That 3-man front, Tuck is going to have to bow up.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough offense for the 3-man front to go against, but, there's ways to do it.
2nd down and 5, or 4 for the Titans. They'll get it, keep it up the middle again, and D. Weidman will make initial contact, but then he'll spin forward.
Yep.
4 looks like a good enough for a 1st down. Just can't hit him. You got to wrap him up.
We've got it, and we learned that. We should have learned that last week. You've got to grab hold of them, drive them to the ground. You can't just hit and hope.
That is enough for a 1st down. Initial contact had him stopped short for about 2-3 yards.
Yep. A big bone-crushing hit is great to see if they go down, but a sloppy shoestring tackle gets you the same result if you get them on the ground.
That's right. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Ball on the 43-yard line. They'll go back to the wishbone again out of the shotgun. He'll turn and hand it off up the middle again. Big hole. Good enough for 8-yard pickup. They are just dicing that front up, Tucker.
Well, we had some penetration that time, but we penetrated too much by Tucker. He should have broke down right there and read and contained the guy.
Hands out in front, stand the man up, and look.
Yep. Really tempting to blow into the backfield there, but that's kind of what they want you to do. That creates the hole on the line of scrimmage as soon as they get past you.
Bring up a 2nd down and 4, gain of 6 on the play by Martin. Now they'll go 2 receivers to the top, single back behind him, 1 to the receiver to the bottom. Send him in motion. They'll fake the handoff, drop back to pass. He'll throw it deep and way overthrew him. He's got a gun on him.
Yeah. Dale, I believe that quarterback Harity, I think he played some baseball in Girard when he was young.
Well, he's definitely got an arm.
We had good coverage running with the receiver there. Been impressed with our coverage all year.
That was 40 yards in the air.
3rd down and real manageable here. Defensive, we've got to make a stand here. We can't over-pursue. We've got to see what's happening.
They'll bring Fontes back in along with Cox.
Big 3rd down right here.
Motion to the top of the screen. Turn, and he'll fake it up the middle again, and he'll have enough for another 1st down. And that's just a delayed draw by the quarterback.
1st down yardage. It'll be 1st and 10, Columbus at the Trojan 45.
So the Titans keeping it on the ground.
The misdirection, the trickery, it's tough, especially for high school kids.
Got that wishbone in out of the shotgun again. Single to the top, single receiver to the bottom. He'll turn, and he'll hand it off this time up the middle. And again, picks up about 6 yards on the play. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Titans. They are taking the linebackers out of this game, Tucker, where our linebackers usually are the staple.
Yeah, the misdirection, I think, is what gets them, Dale. They're over-pursuing a little bit, and there's just always a hole there on the cutback.
Twins to the top, motion to the top. Turn, handoff up the middle again.
Was that a flag that came in?
It looked like a late flag come in.
Probably going to be a face mask then.
No, it looks like you're going to be a hold on Columbus.
Odd place for that.
Holding. Columbus is the call. Well, that'll back him up 10 yards.
That's a big deal right there.
That might be why the hole's so big.
Could be.
Good.
Nice assessment by our cameraman.
Yes. By the cameraman, Jess.
So, that's going to take it from, what was that, a first down? Now we're 2nd and 13, This is a big opportunity for the Trojans. You don't have to hit them for a loss here, hit them for a 0. You got to stop them for 1 or 2 yards here.
Yeah, short gain here would be big for the Trojans. Weidman, Tucker, and Shireman in on the front 3. He'll turn, throw it outside. He'll look to cut the corner. No go. Nice. Open field tackle by Harrison.
Yep.
Gain of 3.
Yep, that's just what we needed right there.
They're going to say a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down and 9 for the Titans. And, boy, that you could see that opening up right there from the get-go. Sent him in motion, and he bowed way out behind.
What do you think is going to happen here? What do you think Columbus is going to try to do right here, Dale?
The way the Columbus Titans have ran the ball up the middle, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't quarterback delay twice in a row.
2-down territory.
Oh, I think so for sure.
Yep. Been a fast first quarter.
It has been. 2:15 remaining here in the first quarter. He'll step back, look to throw. And it's going to be picked off.
And it's intercepted.
Gage Davenport
Gage
again.
Davenport with another pick. He was running with the man stride for stride, turned around, got his head turned around backwards, and said, you know what? That ball's up for grabs, and I'm going to go get it.
Yep.
Great job by Gage Davenport.
That is, and, man, I've been so impressed with Gage playing that cornerback position this year. He's just so – he's fundamentally sound out there.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Trojans need to capitalize here before the end of the quarter.
Yep.
They'll send Thomas to the bottom of the screen. Twin receivers to the top. Send Oliveira in motion. And Lallman will hand it off up the middle. Nice hole there.
Zach Davis on the carry right there.
Zach Davis on the carry. He'll get, looks like a gain of 3 on the play, maybe 4. Nice carry up the middle there.
Smith on the stop. Trojans pick up 4 yards, making it 2nd and 6.
We'll send Harrison to the bottom of the screen. Thomas to the top. Send one in motion to the bottom. And he'll hand it off up the middle again. Nice run there.
I think that's Zach again. Yeah.
It is Zach Davis again. They'll bring up a 3rd down and very manageable for the Trojans. 3rd and 2, maybe 3rd and a long 1.
That's what we've got to be in right here to be successful, to set some things up for a little bit later in the game. Job by the line.
We'll send one in motion. Now jump off sides. That might be the Trojans' bread and butter right there.
Yep, it was a staple against Colgan. Hopefully it's going to be a staple tonight.
And that will slow down that rush considerable.
Definitely, Dale. That's going to make them defensive linemen a little bit more hesitant to get off the ball. And hopefully give us a little advantage there.
That'll be a 1st down and 10 at the Trojan 42. We'll send single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Oh, can't have 2 in motion.
Might as well go down.
Yeah, just go down. That will be illegal shift against the Trojans. And that'll happen when you go in motion every play. Someone wasn't quite listening in the huddle.
You're going to get caught every now and then.
So that will back them up 5 yards. Bring up 1st down and 15. 42 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Trojans 1st down and 15. We'll send single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Pitch is there. It's going to be behind him. Gosh darn. Ball on the ground again.
And I think what happened there, Dale, I think that defender tipped that ball in the air. I think it was going to be a decent pitch, but he got a hand on it. When you run the option, that's going to happen.
He slow played it and played it perfectly. Wallman's just got to turn that ball upfield and get what he can. Late pitch. So the Trojans will turn the ball over. Titans will come out, 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. Twins to the top, Twins to the bottom, turn, hand it off up the middle to the outside, and he'll gain about 5 on the play.
Number 21, Jared Buckle on the stop.
Gain of 6 on the play, they're going to say. 2nd down and 4 for the Titans. And that will do it for the first quarter. We'll step away. Your Trojans trail it 8-0. You're watching it right here on Girard Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Cecil Klein Field here in Columbus. Columbus leads it 8-0. It'll be Columbus 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line. Trojans got to bow up here.
Yeah, we've got to keep the game in reach, Dale, no doubt.
Between receivers at the bottom, single to the top, single back. Nope. 2 back, they'll send 1 in motion, hand off right up the middle again. And that's a gain enough for a 1st down for the Titans.
You know, kind of what I see happening out there, Dale, is they're just greatly outnumbering our linemen. They're focusing on beating our linemen, and there's nobody there to fill. So there's always going to be 3 or 4 yards there when that happens.
Offensive line must make them double team. That has to clear up.
You've almost got to hit the deck and pile them up.
If you don't force a double team, they'll be on the linebackers. So 1st and 10 for the Titans. Ball on the 26-yard line. Titans driving. Now out to the outside. Nice hit there. I'm going to go ahead and call that the hit of the game. Troike come flying in there. Hit of the game brought to you by Bradshaw Collision and Repair. If your car takes a hit just like that running back took one from Troike, then take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and much more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-4300. That was a loss of about 5 on the play.
First negative play of the night for our defense. We need to build off that right here.
They'll send 2 receivers to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Drop back to pass. Look, it's going to be a screen pass to the backside to Fontes. Nope, Martin. Gabe Martin.
Going to be a little short.
And that's going to be a gain of about 8 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. That long be a 3rd down and 6.
And this is where we've got to stand up, Dale. It doesn't matter how good it looks, how sloppy it looks. You got to keep it within a score here.
3rd down and 6 for the Titans. They'll send twin receivers, send one in motion to the top of the screen. Turn, hand it off up the middle again. Nowhere to go that time. Nicely done. Harrison crawling off the pile. Looks like Tucker getting up too.
That was a nice defensive play right there.
Gain of maybe a half a yard on the play.
No gain on the play. That'll make it 4th down.
And we're going.
4th down territory.
You've got to here.
Oh, yeah. Unless you got a good kicker.
Got to watch the ball here. Everybody's got to do their job and stay home. They've got to get 5 yards.
4th down and 6 for the Titans. Send one way up to the top of the screen, out of view. Turn, and he'll keep it himself to the outside, and he'll get a 1st down and a touchdown. And Troike's looking for a flag, can't get it. Titans will go up 14-0.
I believe that was probably a zone read play there, Dale, and then he, we committed down on the running back. He pulled it, went around the outside, and he's got a lot of speed when he gets out there.
He does. He's shifty. They'll go for 2 again. They'll go in that stacked backfield. Nope, now they'll spread it out. Send trips to the top. Now a timeout by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Cecil Klein Field. Titans have taken the early 14-0 lead over your Trojans. They'll take snap just right up the middle. It'll go again. Ball on the ground. No good. So the Trojans will stop the 2-point conversion. Titans still up 14-0. We're going to step away for one break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
And welcome back to Cecil Klein Field. The Titans have taken the early lead, 14-0. With that, the Trojans have been outscored 27-0 in the first quarter. Trojans just gotta get going. Deep kick. Harrison will take it. He'll turn it up the middle, and he'll get across the 30, up to the 35, up to the 40.
He delivered the blow there.
He did. He ran right over that man. And if I hadn't given the Bradshaw collision hit of the game away already, I'd have given it to him on that one. He lowered the shoulder and said hello.
Tough running right there.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Best field position the Trojans have seen The Trojans just need to slow down.
Brecken Troike in it. White out, though.
Yeah, they're going to
And it's a run up the middle.
run up the middle. Sorry, I was watching Brecken, but that was a gain of about 5 on the play. Nicely done.
We'll take that all night long, Dale.
Was that Merrill with the run?
Yeah, that was Ethan.
Luke Nigeman on the carry. Picks up, looks like 3 yards on to make it 2nd and 7.
They're saying it was Luke Nigeman, but I don't think it was.
No, I think if Luke touches the ball, he's going to be taking it from the center.
Yeah. Nope, that's Merrill in the backfield. Once again, got Troike out here at a wideout. Send him in motion. Turn. And a pitch out to the outside. Turn it upfield. There it is. And that is Oliveira. He's still on his feet. Across the 40 down to about the 36-yard line. Nicely done by Connor Oliveira.
Connor, he's been kind of our flash this year when we need some flash. He's got some speed. He's got some moves out there. Need to keep hitting that every now and then.
First down and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Seeing a single receiver to the top. Now Oliveira in motion. He'll turn, hand off to Merrill. A little hesitation.
I think they're going to say he was down before the ball came out. But
a gain of about 1 on the play.
Looks like Columbus is really focusing on stopping that dive. And, you can't blame them. That's how you got to stop the option. But, maybe we can build something off that.
75 on the stop. Shock.
They'll spread it out. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Lallman will turn and hand it off up the middle again. Gain of about 2 on the play. Big number 54.
That's Caleb Murillo.
It'll be 3rd and 7.
Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Trojans.
I'd say we're probably in 2-down territory for us. We can get a first down here.
Lallman with the snap, turn, look. He'll fire it out there. Catch made, and looks like good enough for a first down from this angle.
Yeah, definitely, Dale. He's going to have it by 3 or 4 yards. That's a nice route right there. Put it on Logan's back shoulder.
Logan Thomas, now a hurry-up offense by the Trojans, trying to catch them sleeping a little bit. Send one in motion, turn, and he'll hand it off up the middle to Merrill again. Good carry, maybe a gain of 1, 2 on the play.
Bread and butter play right there. You got to keep hitting it. Looks boring at home, but that's the base.
Coming in will be Gonzalez up front. 2nd down and 9 for the Trojans. Send Harrison to the bottom of the field. Lallman will take the snap, turn, and he'll fumble the ball. The ball's still loose, and they're going to fall on it. Going to be a hold on the Trojans, I'm pretty sure.
It was kind of a
holding against the Trojans, declined, and it'll be another turnover for the Trojans.
It was kind of a messed up play from the beginning. The snap kind of rolled back to Caden. I think he got possession of the ball, but he looked like he was fighting for yardage when he lost it there.
First down and 10 for the Columbus Titans with 6:20 remaining here in the first half. I'll get that changed.
It'll be 1st and 10, Columbus. At their own 28-yard line.
Trip or 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Turn, and he'll hand it off up the middle. Be hitting the backfield this time.
I think we've made some adjustments on defense, Dale. We're not flying in there anymore. We're kind of reading and letting it come to us. That's what you've got to do against this offense.
That's right. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Titans. Tucker in the stop along with D. Weidman. Looks like we might have sent an outside linebacker in on a stunt.
We actually got him for a loss there. That's a big deal.
We'll send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Gage Davenport down here. Trip in the backfield. Turn, handoff. Nope, going to keep it himself.
Jackson Heritage with the keeper.
Heritage will get about 4 yards on the carry.
3rd and long.
It'll be 3rd down and 7.
That'll make it 3rd and 6 for Columbus.
5:14 remaining here in the first half. Trojans need a stop. They'll go in that wishbone turn, and all that is a straight sweep this way. And nicely done by Gage Davenport. Gage Davenport slow-played it, got his hands out in front of him just like he's taught to do, shucked the guy and stopped him for a huge loss. That'll bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Titans.
And, Gage really had to work to get rid of that block and do that, Dale. That guy actually had him turn for a minute. Gage fought through it. Great job.
Back deep will be Davis. They're going to run the clock down as far as they can. And he'll get it away. Booming kick. And it will bounce at the 39 and roll out of bounds. Wow. They're going to give him where it stopped rolling at, Tuck, not where it went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that what you saw over there, camera guy? Yep.
Dale, it's been ugly for us so far. It's 14-0. We got to put a drive together here, get some points on the board, and we get the ball the second half. Ugly, but if we can do that, we're in the game.
You got to hold on to the ball, Tuck.
Yep. And we got to, you want to remember those fumbles, but you got to put them out of your mind and just keep rolling, man.
You do.
First and 10, Girard.
Columbus in a 3-man front as well. Long will send one in motion. Turn, toss to outside. Looks like we got it sealed off on the outside, but the inside linebacker got to him. Gain of about 2 on the play. Oliveira with the carry.
And they're on the stop, number 14, Schallenberger. Trojans pick up 2 yards. That'll make it
Schallenberger making the tackle from his free safety position. 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans. 3:27 remaining here in the first half. Take the snap, turn, look. He'll pump fake once. In trouble. Deep in the backfield. And he'll be stopped for a huge loss.
That's number 59, Jake Eddington.
He's got to get rid of that ball, Tuck.
Yep, he does. We all know Caden's a great athlete and a smart kid there, but there was enough time to throw.
3rd down and 13 for the Trojans. Big play here for the Trojans. He'll turn, drop, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield again.
You're 3rd and long. They're going to pin their ears back. They're going to come. They set 2 blitzers right up the middle, and we didn't catch them.
Officials, the clocks are broke again.
Sharman into snap to Nigaman. Sharman snap, a good one. Nigaman will get it off a booming kick, drive him all the way back to the 35. And Schallenberger will be tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice punt by Nigaman right there.
So the Titans will take over with 1:47 remaining here in the first half.
Turning off the 42nd clock. Back judge will be keeping the time for the remainder of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
You know, we got to stand up here, make some plays.
Be ready to come out and play in the second half.
That's right.
Need a big play here. Send one in motion. Snap, turn. It'll just be a center draw up the middle. And he will gain of about 6 on the play.
You know, and he got out of bounds, too. That's a smart play.
Titans able to pick up 7 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 3.
Bring up a second down and long 4 for the Titans. Second down and 4. Send one in motion at the top of the screen. Reset, trips up top, turn, and it'll be just a center handoff up the middle. Good enough for a first down.
So he stopped at the 40-yard line of Girard. First down, Titans.
So a gain of about 7 on the play. Bring up first down and 10 for the Titans. Ball on the 40-yard line. Nice down the line shot there. Turn, handoff. Nope, going to be right up the middle again. That time they stop him for maybe a minimal gain.
No gain on the play. Looks like he'll pick up a yard.
And a timeout called by Columbus. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. It'll bring up a second down and 9 for the Titans. Trojans need to stand tall here.
You know, you got to win the battle here, Dale. Win the battle to stay in the war.
We'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, single to the top, single back behind them. Double tight, send one in motion. He'll let him clear, turn, handoff up the middle, going to keep it. And now a hold looks like in the backfield.
There's a flag on the play. Illegal motion against the Titans.
Illegal motion is going to be the call. So that'll move them back 5 yards.
It's going to help the Trojan cause a little bit right there.
Well,
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Bring up a second down and long, 2nd and 13 for the Titans. Under a minute to play here. In the first half. Quick half, Tuck.
Yeah, it's went real fast.
They'll get the snap, turn, drop back, look to throw it. He'll throw it deep. Up for grabs, and wow. Lucky that one didn't get behind him.
Yep. It'll stop the clock.
Stop the clock with 38 seconds remaining.
Yeah, if you're gonna stop and turn around, you got to be sure you knock it down, man.
You got to high point it.
Yep.
If you're the Trojans here, you got to pin your ears back and come after him.
You do. Yep. You can't let anybody behind you. You got to get a little bit of pressure on him, and you got to contain him a little bit too because he can run. Can't over pursue him right here.
All right, third down, 38 seconds left.
Third down and 13 for the Titans. They'll send two receivers to the top, twins to the bottom. And now a timeout called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Trojans have the Titans third and long with 38.1 seconds left in the contest before halftime. Out of the shotgun trips, send one in motion. Turn, he'll fake the handoff up the middle, and D. Weidman will make the tackle from the backside. Gain of about 4 on the play.
I'm going to guess, Dale, they're just going to hold on to it here and kill the clock.
Another timeout called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. 25 seconds remaining here before halftime. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
And welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Trojans trail 14-0 with 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Fourth down and 10 for the Titans. Out of the punt formation. They'll go for it. Punt it.
Punt.
And they're going to pin the Trojans deep. It'll roll down to about the 3-yard line.
You know, I don't blame Coach for calling a timeout there. You never know when you're going to get a bad snap. Something like that's going to happen. You got to try.
So the Trojans will have to come out and throw or run one play. They say the ball is on the 2-yard line. I think you got to take care of the ball here, Tuck, and just
you almost have to go under center and just run a quarterback sneak.
That'll be 1st and 10 from the 3.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
10 seconds left in the first half.
They will go under center. And he's going to take victory formation just to down it to get out of the half. That's how the first half will end. 14-0. Columbus will lead as we go into half. It is time for the halftime show brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial service in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
We used to rely on the magnificent Larry for all our entertainment needs.
Pick a card, any card.
Mom! But now, we've got Craw-Can high-speed internet to keep us entertained. Now with Craw-Can gigabit speed, we never lag, buffer, or even have a data cap. Our kids can even play their favorite online games with their friends.
You don't need a magician, you need Craw-Can.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics. Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. We are on the halftime show presented by GN Bank. It is time for the Eye on the Game, brought to you by Kenara Eye Care. Thanks to the support from their community, Kenara Eye Care has nearly doubled their space in extended hours. With locations both in Pittsburgh and Girard, Kenara Eye Care is the clear choice. Make an appointment by calling 620-235-1737. Tuck, the Eye on the Game, just the overview. We're still in this game. Down 14 points. Girard has not put together a sustained drive. We had a drive going twice and have fumbled the ball both times. That's just something that they're going to have to work through.
Yeah, we've got to, it's tough when things just aren't going your way and you get a little bit of momentum rolling and then you fumble it all away. But you got to just keep plugging and keep doing the simple things good. 14-0, we get the ball. I mean, it's been pretty ugly watching, Dale, but we're lucky it's not worse.
That's right. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll work on some halftime stats, but we'll be right back with the GN Bank Halftime Show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Hours to fit your schedule, and with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kenara Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
$21, $22, $23, $31.
And welcome back to Columbus, Kansas, to the GN Bank Halftime Show. We're gathering up some stats along with some local scores.
I've got some yards put together here.
Let's go ahead and get the halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Service. You're more than just a number at Farm Bureau in Girard. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho will work with you to find the right plan to meet your needs. Farm Bureau offers the kind of personal touch you need when it comes to protecting what matters most. Give Farm Bureau Financial Services a call in Girard at 620-724-4213.
Dale, I've got about 123 yards of offense for Columbus, about 32 yards of offense for Girard. Girard's turned the ball over 2 times. Columbus has turned it over 1 time. That's the story of the game right there. That's it.
That is the story of the game. And, you know, how big was Davenport's interception?
Oh, it was huge. It was, I mean, you know, they were down on our side of the field. They weren't real deep yet. I think it happened at about the 30-yard line or so. But, you know, pretty good chance it prevented another score and kept us in the game.
Nicely done by Gage Davenport so far tonight. We'll need to talk about that offense and defensive line. You know, the offensive line looks like they're doing their job. They're open the hole. They're just not getting through it quick enough. The linebackers are able to fill before they can get it through the line. But Merrill up the middle has been, Merrill and Davis has done well up the middle. The one long pass to Logan Thomas on the outskirts out there was nicely done. Nice pitch and catch by Lolleman and Logan Thomas. And that was a throw for, 13, 14 yards.
Yeah.
Good enough for a first down.
Yep.
So, you know, the Trojans have done some good things. They just got to hang on to that ball more than anything.
That's right, Dale. And, you know, football is a game of inches and a game of seconds. So you give a guy another inch to run, and you make the play last another second longer, and big things can happen. And it's just so minute, the difference in success and failure.
We're going to step away for one more break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live. We'll be right back with the GN Bank Halftime Show.
Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car. I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on. Let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car from me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
And welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Columbus leads your Trojans 14-0 here at halftime. We're on the GN Bank halftime show. It is time for some halftime scoreboard brought to you by the Market 120. Tuck, what do you got?
Dale, I'm going to run through them here. Having a little bit of difficulty finding some scores, but I basically got all of our district opponents except for Anderson County. If anybody can find that Anderson County score, get it to me. But anyway, Black and Blue Bowl, Colgan 0, Frontenac 7. I believe that's still a first half score. We're going to jump out west. Pratt 8, Heston 12. Let's see, Prairie View 19, Parsons 0. I believe that was close to halftime. Burlington was at 7. Osawatomie 0. I think that was early in the game. Iola 6. Wellsville 0. Probably still a first half score. That's all I have right now. If somebody could text me, Dale or Jess, Anderson County, Riverton, Galena, Southeast, Northeast. We'd love to have some scores.
We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back with the second half. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
And your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter. If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans trail at 14-0. We're almost ready. Trojans out there getting warmed up, ready for the second half. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to get warmed up. We're going to go with some keys to the game, second half. Tuck, brought to you by Evans Motors. What kind of keys do you have?
Hold on to the ball, hold on to the ball, hold on to the ball.
And those are the keys to the game brought to you by Evans Motors. It's kind of generic, but you know what? That's what we need to do. After turning the ball over 5 times last week, we're already 2 times this week. You just can't give extra possessions away.
Can't do it. And, you know, I know that first when Caden was running an option to the sideline, he made a nice pitch. Kid got a hand on it. You know, that's almost a you can forgive that one. You've just got to, you know, you just got to focus. If you have to narrow the plays down a little bit, you got to hold on to the ball.
As the Trojans come out, get their stretching in, mandatory stretching, Acacia mandates that they come out and at least get 2 minutes worth of stretching. Beautiful night, Tuck. I'm guessing it's in the low 60s right now, maybe in the 50s.
I would say so, Dale. Couldn't be any better. You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, from what I've seen the first half, Columbus definitely has established their offense more because they've been able to maintain drives and not turn the ball over on the ground. We haven't really established anything yet. That's really what we've got to focus on this first drive of the second half. Even if we don't score, we've got to establish something.
That's right. Just look at the total yardage you gave us there at halftime. You know, almost 100 yards behind Columbus.
Update on the scores. Southeast is up on Northeast 24-14. That's a pretty good local rivalry right here. Thank you, Brad Buckley.
Buckley, the cameraman from last week. Nicely done last week. Big thank you. Our other cameraman couldn't make it. He was on special assignment, we'll say. What do you think about that one, Tuck?
I think anybody that knows Jess Murphy knows where he was at.
The fun of small-town America. Trojans will get the ball to start the second half. Trojans need to put a drive together right off the bat.
You know, it's not going to hurt anything, too. I mean, in the right situation, Dale, to take a couple of deep shots. Get rid of that pressure up front a little bit. You know, that's going to help us a little bit. And then, 2-3 yards of whack on the ground, that's going to open some stuff up. We've just got to hang in there. I mean, things could change in a hurry.
That's right. As we wait for the teams to come out, another 3-minute runoff.
We start the second half of tonight's game.
I thought we already had the 3-minute runoff, but officials need to stretch now. Pan over there, Jess. Get the officials getting a good stretch in.
I think they've been in the hospitality room. If I had to highlight one player on the first half of the Trojans, it's got to be Gage Davenport on that interception, and he had a really nice tackle out here on the near side of the camera.
Tackle for a loss, yep. Nicely done.
Really
Gage Davenport's come on this year. He came on a little bit last year at the end, had a big catch there against
Burlington.
Burlington, yes, it was, for a first down. Ended up beating Burlington in that contest, and Gage has just continued over the summer and done a great job for the Trojans. Young man, be a junior this year, right?
Correct,
and,
yes.
Has a bright future in front of him. We have a pretty large junior class and a sophomore class that's getting a lot of playing time, along with the senior class. Senior class has 12 kids in it. It will be senior night next week when we get back to Girard and play Anderson County.
That'll be good to get back to Girard for a game, Dale. We hadn't been there yet this year.
The friendly confines of Frank Jameson Field.
I think all Girard fans will be pretty happy with that deal right there.
That's right. Still, with the COVID rules, we can only allow 4 spectators per athlete. We do apologize for that on a school side, but that is just what Keisha has mandated this year.
Update on the scores. Anderson County 27, Santa Fe Trail 7 at halftime. Thank you, Brandon Pullen.
Brandon Pullen. GN Bank.
There you go.
Nicely done, Mr. Pullen. We appreciate it. Appreciate the support. You watching Girard Sports Live along with everyone else out there. I'm sure Westridge has it on out there. A big hello to our friends and family at Westridge tonight. We'll get through this and we'll be able to come back in and see everybody again.
That's right.
Back deep will be Davis and Harrison. Both have done a great job for the Trojans this year.
Caden had a really nice return earlier where he had a really nice finish about midfield.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him come out and onside it.
Wouldn't shock me. They don't have anything to lose right here.
They're up 14-0. Got to be ready to go. They will kick it away deep. He'll take it at the 15. He'll cross the 20, up to the 25. Make a couple guys miss. He's still on his feet. 30, 40. And he'll struggle his way up to the 45-yard line. Nice return.
That was. They missed a face mask on that, too.
These officials have missed a few things tonight.
Good job, Caden Harrison.
Caden Harrison with a nice return.
All right, time to establish something right here for the Trojans.
They're going to say the ball is on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Trojans. Single receiver down to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Nope, twins to the bottom. One in motion, turn, toss, He'll get control of it. He'll turn it upfield, and he'll be undercut. Not until he picks up about 4 yards, 5 yards on the play.
Connor Oliveira on the carry.
Needs to look it in. Going to say a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Trojans. Harrison to the top. Thomas to the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. He'll make 2 guys miss and get all the way up to the 46-yard line.
That's number 2, Pregame on the carry. That's number 54, Caleb Murillo.
Boy, that can't be short by Mussett
No,
at all.
I mean, I can't believe they're not measuring that. But
It'll be 3rd and short.
Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Harrison's on the bottom here. Send one in motion. And now they'll reset, try to get him to jump off sides.
play clock still not working.
Play clock not working. Send the other way motion. Handoff up the middle. He's got enough with forward progress for a first down. First down, Trojans. Wow. They moved him back behind the 45.
He had the ball. He had the ball over the 45 in the air, Dale, and they put him back there at the 46-yard line. I think he's further back now than when they ran the play before.
I think he is too. Forward progress, anybody can rewind the Girard Sports Live feed and see that he was well past the 45-yard line, and they have moved him all the way back.
Ethan even stuck the ball out a little bit, and that counts. I mean, wherever the ball stopped should be it's first down.
Still enough for the Trojan first down.
And it's first down. Trojan.
Yeah. Yeah. So, big first down for Girard.
Wow. Anyways, be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. We'll send Logan Thomas to the top, along with Harrison. In tight. Turn, toss, and he'll turn it upfield. He'll cross, make 2 guys miss. Still on his feet, enough for another Trojan first down. That's just a quick hitter to the outside.
Yep, that was. He hit the hole nice, got at an angle there. And, man, when Connor gets going, he gets going.
Get it downfield and get going. Trojans in somewhat of a hurry-up offense, back up on the line. We got 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Turn, hand it off right up the middle again. And good for at least 3-4 yards on the play.
45, Gabe Martin on the stop.
Nice bread and butter play by the Trojans right there.
2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 8.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans. Logan Thomas to the top, Harrison to the bottom of the screen. Merrill in the backfield. He'll keep it this time and just get upfield, get what he can. And he was caught in the backfield almost for a loss by number 78.
Rafe Gonzalez with the stop for Columbus. That'll make it 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
75.
75 would be big Cody Shock.
Shock, 6'4", 250-pounder.
So 2 down territory here for the Trojans. We need about 5 or 6 right here.
3rd and 7. Turn, snap, look over the middle. They'll throw it to Logan Thomas, but it'll be out of his reach. It'll fall incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down and 7. You about got to go for it here, Tuck.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you're not going to gain, pretty good chance you're only going to gain 13 yards on the punt, so you have nothing to lose. The Royals up 4-1 over the Brewers in the bottom of 4.
The Royals. The Royals just perked his ears up. 4th down for the Trojans Big play here coming for the Trojans. They clear the backfield, spin out, throw it. He'll be caught. He's going to be short of first down. The pass was a little bit behind him. Maybe if he was in stride, might have had a chance for it, but the Trojans will turn it over and downs. You know what? And the Trojans made a nice little drive there. Good 25, 30-yard drive after the nice return by Harris.
Yep, best drive we've had all night, Dale. We've got to play some defense now. We've got to keep it in reach. Galena 22, Riverton nothing. Frontenac 21, Colgan nothing.
Wow. The Black and Blue Bowl is living up to its name. And they'll hand it off up the middle again. And he will gain of about 2 on the play.
He'll pick up about 2 yards on the carry.
They'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Titans. Martin with the carry.
Iowa 20, Wellsville 0.
Well, they're going to say he gained a lot more than I thought. It'll be a 2nd down and 7. Now 5 seconds. Gets a snap off. It'll turn. Throw outside. Back. Oh, that's got to be a backwards pass.
Get on it. I'd at least get on it.
Pass falls incomplete.
3rd and long.
3rd and long for the Titans. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Titans. They'll come out, trip receivers to the bottom of the screen. He'll turn, keep it up the middle to the other side. He's going to have enough for first down and a lot more. And now, finally, a holding flag comes in late.
I think they got it.
Back around the 34-yard line.
That'll be a spot foul. Holding.
Blocking
the back will be the call. Either way, spot foul will move them backwards.
That'll be from the spot of the foul.
That's a huge.
That's big.
So moving back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
They're going to replay 3rd down.
Replay 3rd. It will be 3rd and 15 for the Titans. Tuck, what are you looking for here?
I wouldn't be shocked to see that little screen pass right here, Dale.
Wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't run the exact same play this way. That quarterback's pretty shifty.
That he is.
3rd and long. And D. Weidman in the backfield. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nicely done by D. Weidman.
Nice job by D, keeping outside contained, and he wrapped him up and took him down.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 20.
On the stop. That'll make it 4th down for Columbus.
4th down and 19 for Columbus. He'll be punting out of his feet. Will be on the now a timeout, official timeout.
Confer with the coach over here.
Not for sure what you confer with the coach on this side for. He's going to have to confer with the other side. What do you think there, Tuck?
I don't know if they're having a ball spotting issue. Really good question, Dale. I'm not sure what the discussion could be over. Maybe it's a clock issue. I don't know. I mean, there was no incomplete pass. Did they not stop the clock for the pen? I don't know.
Well, I think they're going to reset the clock is what they're looking at. We still don't know. They're not going to reset the clock. They're going to talk now.
The official, the coach might be friends. They're talking about where they're going to fish in the morning, too.
Well, it is teal season still.
That's true.
Now they're going to break it up. We'll get back to game time. If I was a Weisenacre, I could have made up some things on that. Weisenheimer, I guess that's the name for it.
We can discuss those off the air, Dale.
Off the air with the volume turned down. 4th down and a mile. They'll be punting from outside, just outside. Long snap, and he's going to be tackled.
That's big.
That should be a safety. Touchdown, Trojans! Touchdown, Trojans! High snap. That might be what the Trojans needed to get them fired up over there. High snap. And the Trojans were able to get back there. It looked like he might have lost control of it, and evidently put it on the ground, and the Trojans got it.
I have no idea who got it.
Those numbers are so hard to see. You can't. Everyone at home says, oh, they're plumb easy to see on the screen.
That they are.
Good cameraman, Jess Murphy says. Sharman will snap it to Nigam, and Nigam will hold it. Looks like Humble doing the kicking for the Trojans. Good snap, down, kicks away. It's good. Trojans score 7. We'll step away for 1 minute. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard Medical Center's bariatric program has made extraordinary changes to many people's lives.
I am no longer living the life on the sideline, watching everybody else enjoy those things I want to do. I am doing those things now. I am doing things that I only dreamed of doing for the longest time. I'm truly living the life I've always wanted.
Call to learn more. Girard Medical Center, caring for our community one patient at a time.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans cut the lead in half, 7-14. Your Trojans trail. Nigaman will kick off for only the second time.
Yeah, it could be the break we need right there. You know, back in the game. Anything can happen.
Nigaman to kick it off. I think you go with a long line driver again, and that's exactly what he'll do. Right up the middle, he'll come. He'll cut it to the outside and be wrapped up right there by the Trojans. Nicely done by the Trojans.
He'll get out to the 35-yard line.
He'll get out to the 35-yard line, be 1st and 10 for Columbus.
We've got to have a defensive stand just like we had last series. We had a good defensive stand, and those lead to good things.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Medflight goes back over the top of us. He'll go under center for the first time. Turn, hand it off on the trap play. He'll gain of about 4 on the play.
We apologize at home. We could not see who covered the ball, who hit the punter on that bad snap. It looked to us like maybe D. Weideman was in there, but we really don't know who covered the ball there.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Titans. They'll break huddle, send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Back under center. He'll turn, hand it off, exact same play. D. Weidman there. Nowhere to go, sir. He might have lost a yard on the play.
Good defensive line there play by D. We had the middle plugged up. D came in. D's kind of playing possessed right now.
That'll make it 3rd and 8.
Made some adjustments at halftime, came out and doing a great job are the Trojans.
You know, you really got to focus, Dale. I know we're getting double teamed in the middle of that lineman. That's happened. You got to stay low. If you know you're going to get beat, you got to hit the ground, pile them up, let them linebackers make tackles.
Be 3rd down and 8 for the Titans. They'll break the huddle, send a single receiver to the top. Nope, twins to the top. Single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Back in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, turn, hand it off to the outside. Nope, going to keep it. Right there is that line. Bohr in there for the tackle for the Trojans this time. Bring up 4th and long for the Titans.
You know, we're getting penetration now, Dale, but we're breaking down and we're containing. We're not running past.
Columbus big men coming off the field look a little bit winded.
Yep.
And that might be key here in the second half. Trojans will get the ball back with 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes to go. And let me tell you, as a long snapper, it's hard to forget a bad snap.
Sure.
Oh, almost got to it again. Bad kick. Take a Trojan roll up to the 45-yard line. And that is Caden Harrison that almost got his hand in there.
Yep.
Nicely done by bending the curve, as you call it. He'll put his shoulder down and make that bend, trying to get in there to that running to the punter.
Good angle by Caden right there.
Trojans will take over at the 45-yard line. Trojans have had the ball at the 45-yard line a couple times.
Yep.
Tonight.
Good, great field position. You know, we gotta keep establishing.
2 receivers, top of the screen, send one motion, turn, toss again, and Oliveira will be tackled in the backfield. And they just have to get hit.
Yeah. They
45.
Yep.
Martin, they have to get him sealed. He come flying up there, almost took the pitch.
Blew the whole play up right there.
You know, you can cut him if you have to.
Yeah. Can't let him do that.
Tackle to tackle, and he's inside the tackle.
Yep.
2nd down and 13 for the Trojans. Snap, turn, throw it outside, and Harrison can't get to it. Just out of his reach. That ball was in the air before Caden even turned. It's a spot pass.
Yep. You know, Caden Harrison got a hand on it. It might have been just a touch underthrown. Third and long is probably not our forte, but we do have a couple of good-sized receivers.
I was going to say, you have Thomas up at the top of the screen. I think you give the out and up look, try to get it all right here.
Either that or dump across the middle to Oliveira.
He'll roll backside. He's going to have to run for his life. He'll be tackled in the backfield.
So not what we were looking for right there.
He'll lose 7 more yards on the play.
Number 14, Lynn Schallenberger.
Need another good punt out of Nigaman. Sharman will be snapping. Good snap. Sharman will get down. I'm going to say it was tipped. I was looking downfield. I didn't see who got back there.
It was right here, number 8, Dale. That's Landon Midget got back there. Might have got a hand on that. Going to result in a big field position loss for the Trojans right there.
I seen him catch it. Did he stumble, step?
No, he did take a little bit longer than he usually takes. It's like he didn't see the kid coming, but you know, it was a good snap, clean catch.
Guess that's my fault. I watched the snap hit his hands, and I just turned my head to see where the ball was going to go. So the Titans will take over in Trojan territory.
Trojan defense has got to keep standing like they have.
They'll turn and keep it to the outside. Got it sealed again.
Yeah, we bit on the fake that time.
You cannot come inside on that quarterback. They're just crushing down that defensive end. Outside linebacker crushed in too.
Yep.
And once you're sealed in, that quarterback has great eyes. He can see it to the outside. I don't know what all those whistles were about. First down and 10 for the Titans. Go back to the wishbone set. Turn, hand it off up the middle. Hard run. A gain of about 3 on the play for the Titans. You're going to say a gain of 1 on the play.
Second and long.
It'll be about a 2-yard gain, making it 2nd and 8.
Trojans defense needs to bend but not break here. He'll keep it to the outside, and he'll be gain of about 4 on the play.
Boy, I thought Ethan Merrill was going to get him from the backside there, Dale, and he stopped. It's like he thought he handed it off, but he had him dead to rights right there.
Yeah.
You've got to just finish that tackle.
You got to run through it, whether it's right or not.
Yep.
Third down and 6 for the Titans. Big third down play here for the Trojans. Got to believe it's 4-down territory for the Titans anyways.
I think so, Dale.
But
no
the
doubt.
Trojans need to stand up and bow up here. They'll stay in that wishbone formation, 3 backs and the quarterback out of the shotgun. He'll turn, drop back, look to pass. It'll be that screen play again. And there's a flag on the play.
That's got to be a block in the back.
That or a legal man downfield.
Yep. D's cramped up.
D is cramped up. Looks like a cramp. He's grabbing his toe, and that's a sure sign, Tuck.
Yep.
As they sort out what the penalty is.
I'd say they're going to get a face mask right here on us, Dale.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, Tuck. Illegal man downfield.
And the call's illegal man downfield.
And that is a spot foul.
It's going to be a replay of third down.
5 yards, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Legal man downfield is the call.
And illegal man downfield.
So we're really replaying about the same down, about the same yardage. Not a whole lot of difference here.
Weidman comes out. Sharman. So you have Sharman and Sharman at defensive ends.
Yep, first time we've seen Adam on the defensive end varsity this year.
A lot of speed. Before he broke his arm last year, came in on the varsity and helped us out quite a bit.
Yep, made an impact.
So you have Sharman Tucker Sharman up on the front row. And here it goes. He'll swing out, drop pass. Oh, and it's going to be caught. He's going to be out of bounds, though, for sure.
Short.
Well short of the first down. He'll bring up about a 4th down and 4.
That'll make it 4th and a long 4.
For the Titans. Big defensive play right here for the Trojans. I'm looking for the quarterback right here.
I think so. I think he's going to drop. I think he's going to run some type of zone read or option read right here where he can pass or run, Dale. I think that's what I'm looking for.
I'm looking for the delayed draw.
Yeah.
If I'm a linebacker, I'm spying him the whole way. Single receiving top of the screen in that wishbone formation. Turn, and it's just going to be the draw up the middle.
Stopped it.
I don't think he got it.
Nope. That should have been a personal foul right there.
Yeah. The Trojans hold. Titans turn it over on downs with 1:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Trojans need a good possession right here.
Big stop for the Trojan defense.
D is back in.
Good news.
Good news for the
Trojans. Get some pickle juice in him.
Straight Gatorade powder. Be a good shot of the offensive line right here. 3-man front for Columbus. Turn. And they'll get tackled from the backside.
Yeah.
Loss of 3 on the play. I'm going to say loss of 1 on the play.
Loss of about a yard. That'll make it 2nd 11.
So 2nd down and 10 with 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Send him in motion. Drop back. Turned right over the middle. It is. Pass is caught and then fumbled.
No, incomplete.
Incomplete. Oh, wow.
Perfect pass by Cade Lawler.
Perfect pass. That was going to be a huge play for the Trojans. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for the Trojans. Big play here for the Trojans. Don't have to get it all right here, but they will switch ends.
You know, I think the way our defense is playing, Dale, you can't count on them the whole night, but you almost just got to run a simple play here, hope you gain it, if not punt. I mean, you're in a situation you can't get too tricky here.
You know, we have not seen the Oliveira down the middle.
We have not since week 1.
Week 1. Oliveira in motion, toss, nope. Backside to get him, and it's going to be tipped. And you got to get that backside sealed off. 15 seconds remaining. Trojans will have to punt it away. Sharman to snap, Niggman to kick it away. He will stand on the 13-yard line. Snap, good. He'll get it away. A booming kick. It'll roll over. Sharman down there. He will turn in the left side, and that's got to be a penalty over here. No one's going to see it.
He tackled. Our guy got tackled out here.
Bo Harris gets tackled. And nothing, no flags, no nothing out here in the wide open. Not sure what they're looking at. But he'll return the ball to the 49-yard line on their own side of the 50.
First and 10, Titans at their own 49.
So 1st and 10 for the Titans, ball on the 49. Last play of the third quarter, and he'll fall forward for about 4 yards on the play. That'll be the end of the third quarter. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard 7.
Girard Medical Center's bariatric program has made extraordinary changes to many people's lives.
Before surgery, I was having a lot of problems just walking. That was the main reason for doing it, and just to feel better, to be able to enjoy life. Dr. Latchman and her team are fantastic. I really feel like I've been given a second chance at life.
Call to learn more. Girard Medical Center, caring for our community one patient at a time.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. It is 2nd and 6 for Columbus. We'll go back under center. Turn, hand, nope, going to fake it. And he'll throw it backside through the hands. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Titans. Cameraman had a little issue there. Sorry about that. We'll dock his pay for sure on that one. As if we're going to pay him. So, with the first play of the fourth quarter, we'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Columbus will break the huddle, come up. They'll send two receivers to the bottom of the screen. Back under center. Turn. Hand off to the outside. And can't get there. And he'll turn the corner. No flags on the play. And that's a stretch play, Tuck, just to the outside.
Yep, he got to the outside and he got the seam he needed.
They did a good job of sealing our defensive end and our outside linebacker. They got to come up and hit him on that.
Yep.
Defensive end has got to stretch. Be 1st and 10 from the 15. For the Titans, go back under center. 5 is in there. Hamilton. He'll turn, hand off up the middle. Hard run. And now there'll be a flag on the play. Holding against Columbus. That'll back him up. It'll remain 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 25 for the Titans.
We got to capitalize on that penalty right there. We can't give up 10 here, 12 there. We got to keep holding them to minimal gains here and put them in 3rd and long.
That'll make it 1st and 20 for Columbus.
Ball's on the 25. They got to make it down to the 5. Send one in motion, turn. Hand off up the middle again, and he'll make 3 guys miss.
He'll get up to the 15-yard line.
He'll get back 10 yards to the original line of scrimmage.
So he made the penalty up right there.
2nd down and 10 for the Titans.
little trap play, Dale, and they're kicking that end out with 3 guys up there. There's a lot of room for him to squirt through that backside on the trap.
Man, if your guy goes away, you've got to step down in the hole and make a pile. You can't run upfield. Harrington back in at quarterback, out of the shotgun. Send one receiver in motion. He'll keep it himself to the outside. Got
Jackson Harity off the right side.
taken down after a gain of about 2 on the play.
Good job by Garrett Buckle.
3rd down and 8 for the Titans.
You know, a lot of different things they could do right here on 3rd and 8, 4 down territory. I mean, you got 2 plays to make 4 yards.
They'll bring in Big Fontes, 5'9", 209 pounds. He's a senior. Turn, handoff right up the middle. He'll cut to the outside, and I don't believe he'll make it.
Gabe Martin off the right side. It'll be close.
It'll be 4th down and 1 for the Titans.
About the 8-yard line. That'll make it 4th and a long 3.
Oh, 4th and 3.
4th and 3. We don't quite have the vantage spot view that we had last week.
Yeah, pretty tough to see here.
We are in the Columbus crowd.
We're right in the middle of the Titan faithful here.
The Cowbell Central. They'll break the huddle. Big play for the Trojans here. Need to stop. They'll go back to that wishbone set. And they'll keep it to the outside. He'll turn the corner. And he's going to get there. Got to be holding. I'm not going to hold it.
I guess they allow that. Wow. Everybody be sure you rewatch that play and watch the 4 seconds of holding on our corner out there.
Columbus will go with 4-2. They'll bring in Hamilton to go for 2. No.
What?
I'm sorry. They said he stepped out of bounds. And push forward.
No, they gave it to him. That was a 2-point conversion.
It was. And they did stop him. We'll step away for one break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Thanks to your support, Kennard Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kennard Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. The commercial did not reset. I'll have to see what was the problem with that. Trojans trail 20-7 with just under 9 minutes to go. Trojans got to get something together on offense.
We do. We haven't scored an offensive touchdown. You know, we really even haven't threatened. So we've got to do something different here. We've got to put ourselves back in position in one score to have a shot here.
Look for a big pooch kick. Get on it. We got back on it.
That's going to give us some good field position.
Trojans at the 50-yard line.
I could not tell who that was.
Gage Davenport.
Gage, okay. Good job, Gage, again.
Nice hands. Love to see him out there as a receiver.
Yeah.
So the Trojans will have the ball right at the 50-yard line here in the fourth quarter. Down 20-7. I think you go deep once here real quick.
I think you got to stretch him. I mean, we had Logan out there last time one-on-one, and Logan's got some size on his defender.
Yeah, about 8 inches on him. He'll turn, hand it off, up the middle, and it'll be stopped for a short gain.
Ethan's got to get that up the field. He can't go side to side.
Yeah, he's looking to cut it before he gets in there. Gain of about, well, they're going to say maybe the length of a football.
And they're on the stop. It was
So bring up second and 9. Long 9 for the Trojans. They'll get it to the outside. Lallman will be tackled for about a yard loss.
We're going sideways. We got to go downhill. We got to run that downhill. We did such a good job against Colgan in game 1 running downhill, and we've kind of regressed ever since.
Third down and 10 for the Trojans. Lallman will bring him up. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Oliveira, he'll drop back, turn, pass in the air. He'll get it caught this time. Good for a Trojan first down. Logan Thomas just goes up way over him, brings the ball down for a first down.
Nice. That was not an easy catch. Logan did a good job of making that look easy. He went up, climbed the ladder, got it, and tucked it in.
Nicely done by Logan Thomas. Nice pass by Lallman.
First and 10 from the tight 37-yard line.
Handoff up the middle.
Nice run.
Nice run. There, I couldn't see
Merrill.
Yep. It's good for about 6 yards on the carry. Good 5 yards for sure.
That'll be second and 5 for Girard.
Davis comes in to give Merrill a little breather here. Got big 59, Jake Eddington, hobbled a little bit from Columbus. He hobbled off the field a little bit.
Second down and 5 for the Trojans. Hand up right up the middle again. Good enough for a Trojan first down. And that hit fast, Tucker.
That was Zach. He's fresh legs off the bench. He had about 10 yards there, Dale.
I think you go with the hurry-up offense, and that's what they're going to do.
They're rolling.
They get the ball set.
Snap it.
You got to get set. Send Oliveira in motion. And now the jailhouse break. That's going to be Fuentes in the backfield.
He's a linebacker. He came on a blitz.
Second down and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. Send 1 in motion. Turn. Toss. Got to get him sealed.
Yep. And Dale, they knew that was coming. That guy blew it up. I mean, we either got to kick him out or we got to seal him. You got to go one way or the other.
Yep. Loss of about 4 on the play.
About third and looks like about 16 from the marker on the sideline. Of course, at Columbus, they have 18 on the board.
Motion, drop back, pass. Look over the middle, throw it down the sidelines. It's going to be
Nothing
picked
wrong
off.
with that. Hey,
it's going to be picked off.
That's better than what, I mean, yeah, it's an interception, but that's inside their 5. We'll take that.
So the Trojans will turn it over once again. Not a horrible situation there. The Trojans just have to stand on defense here.
Got to. And you can only ask your defense to do that for so long. But you got to keep leaning on them right here.
First and 10, Titans.
Ball's on the 7.
Official timeout.
Not for sure what the official timeout's for.
I think maybe Mason had an equipment issue there.
They'll spread one out back in that wishbone. Take the snap, turn it.
Job.
Upfield and got to make the tackle. Have him first contact at the line of scrimmage, and he'll squirt forward for a good 4 yards.
Yep. Jarrett Buckle did a nice job of containing and turning him in, but there was nobody there to get him whenever Jarrett forced him in. You know, a lot of green out in front of them. Columbus can run the ball. Not an ideal situation.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the contest. Trojans down by 13. Second down and 6 for the Titans. They'll hand it off up the middle. He'll be tackled backside by Bohr.
Good job that time by the Trojan D.
Timeout called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Hello, let me sell you a car. You need a car? I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on, let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car for me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans trail by 13, 20-7 here with under 3.5 minutes to go left in the contest.
You know, Dale, you've got to stop them. If you can hold them right here to 0 yards or 2 or 3 yards, you're probably going to force a punt. But, man, if you let a first down happen right here, they're really going to bleed that clock.
They are. They've been on the ground most of the night. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Titans. They'll stay. Nope, going to go single receiver to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Send one in motion. Ball on the ground, and he'll get back on it. But that will be back at the 2-yard line.
Timeout.
Another timeout taken by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member F.
Back to Columbus, Kansas. Tuck, you got to come after it here.
You got to come after it like you just said, Dale. You cannot rough the kicker right here. I mean, we'll take it. Yeah, I mean, just can't let that happen. You got to put some pressure on.
Trojans will look to get the ball in good field position. And get it away, short punt. It will take it at the 40, and he'll go backwards. Nice block there. Oh, you got to be kidding me. They're going to call a defenseless. That might be the worst call I've ever seen. It was not a blindside block.
Mason sat there and broke down and waited on the kid for 4 seconds. The kid clearly saw him.
You cannot call that. How was it Titan ball?
I guess there was a fumble at the end.
That cannot be a defenseless.
That can't be. There's no way. The kid, I mean, he was facing him.
Oh, that is complete and total nonsense right there. They're going to call a defenseless block, and it was a fumble. It is Columbus's ball. Excuse me while I turn my mic off for 1 second. All right, I'm back under control. It'll be 1st and 10 for Columbus, just under 3 minutes. That's the 4th turnover by the Trojans. Back under center, one in motion, turn. It'll be the handoff up the middle, and they'll stop him for no gain. And a final timeout called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. We'll collect our emotions, and we'll get back into this game. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. 2nd down and 10. Hand up the middle. Gain of maybe a yard or 2 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 9. Can't stop the clock. Clock's going to run. Going to be down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Titans. They're not going to get the snap off. They're going to take the delay of game. And nope, they're going to call a timeout just to run the clock down to a minute 53 left in the contest. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans trail by 13. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the contest. 3rd down and 9. Turn, hand it off, exact same play. They'll seal the outside. He'll cross for a 1st down. He'll cross up to the 45 and slide up to the 50. Let's see where they give him the ball at. They'll give him at the 48.
That's going to put a big dent in the clock right there. They can run one play, Dale, maybe 2, and they're going to run her out.
Yep. Minute 20 to go. 1st down and 10 for the Titans. It goes 2 receivers top of the screen, back under center. Take the snap, turn, hand it off. He'll cut to the outside. Now right back up the middle, and he's going to go for 6. "56-yard scamper right up the middle."
Kind of think it's poor that they didn't just kneel on it there, but again, we should have tackled them.
"26-7 with a minute 3 remaining in the contest. It's going to be a gut check time for the Trojans. They need to come out and at least put something together. They'll split it out. Send one back in motion, snap it, and he'll hand it off to the outside, and he will be tackled. 2-point conversion, no good. So 26-7 is the score. Minute 3 remaining here in the contest. We'll step away for 1 minute. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. A minute 3 remaining, 26-7 is the score. Your Trojans are down. But it's gut check time. Yep. It's time to finish this game out in style. And
well, you got to keep your head up. You got to play with pride and dignity no matter what.
Another pooch kick, ball on the ground still. It's going to be picked up and returned up to the 37-yard line.
That's number 41, Silas Stone with the stop.
So it'll be 1st and 10, 55 seconds left. Trojans need to go in the hurry-up offense to see if they can't get a score on the board by the offense tonight.
Yeah. It'll be 1st and 10, Trojans. And they're on 36.
Nigaman in there as quarterback. He'll turn, fire it out here to Logan Thomas, and he'll get up to the 44-yard line.
That's Logan Thomas in there on the stop. Number 10, Ryan Prophet.
Nigaman with a nice pass. Take the snap, turn, exact same throw, a little bit to the outside. Incomplete pass, it'll stop the clock, 32.4 seconds remaining. Second, 3rd down and 2 for the Trojans.
3rd and short.
Take the snap. He'll roll to his right, throw it on the run. Nice catch by Oliveira, I believe.
Yep.
Be a first down for the Trojans. Back on the ball, lined up, hurry up offense. Take it, turn, fire it, caught by Harrison, out of bounds. Nice ball, nice catch. Good for about a 7-yard pickup. 17 seconds remaining. Snap. Make him a little roll. He'll just tuck it down. Nope, going to throw it. Going to be almost picked off. 10.7 seconds remaining. I think you just pull that down and get what you can, get it out of bounds. That is a long ways to run. Negaman show. Negaman out of the pistol. Low snap, turn, he'll fire it, and it's going to be picked off. And he'll go right up the sidelines. Be a horse collar tackle by Merrill. That's just a frustration. Clock had run out anyways.
Yeah.
And that's how the game will end. We're going to step away. We'll be right back with the post-game show. Post-game show is brought to you by Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal or business needs. To learn more, call 620-670-4590. Proudly serving the community and cheering on the Trojans. Once again, your Trojans fall 26-7 here in Columbus. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. Your Trojans fall 26-7. We're on the Leah Smith Agency post-game show. Tuck, overview of the night.
Dale, the first half was really ugly. We just didn't hardly do anything on offense. First half, turned it over a couple times. Man, our kids really came out and fought in the third quarter, the second half of the fourth quarter. I mean, that game could have real easily ended, 14-13, 20-14, something like that, Dale. Couldn't get anything to go our way, but you got to give our boys credit for, continuing to fight and hang in there. Right at the end, it got a little bit out of hand, but learn from it and move on.
I think it's a learning experience before we start district play. We have Anderson County coming to town next week. So that is something that we're going to have to work on. Probably the first game, our offense was completely stagnant tonight.
It was.
And I hate to – I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I kind of call it as I see it. But tonight that offensive just was stagnant. Yeah. Couldn't really get anything going. When we did, we fumbled the ball or turned the ball over. So we really have to work on that, have to get things going in the right direction for the Trojans. So we're going to step away for one more break. We're working on getting the coach up here for the coach's interview. You've watched Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Columbus, Kansas. We're going to go ahead and get the live read in for the post-game coach's interview. Coach is dealing with some discipline issues tonight. We are not going to be able to get the coach's interview. Brought to you by Community National Bank. Post-game show is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Once again, I apologize for not getting that in, but you know what? The kids come first, and Coach is dealing with some issues tonight that he needed to deal with. But, Tuck, this is, like we said, a learning experience before district play. Need to take a positive out of this game tonight. We also need a player of the game. Who is your player for the player of the game?
Dale, I'm going to go with Gage Davenport. He had the big interception. He had a couple of really nice plays on the outside part of the defense. He recovered an onside kick. He did some bright things.
Player of the game brought to you by Evans Motors. The best player in the car business is Nate Nettie at Evans Motors. Let them find a car, truck, or van or SUV that is right for you and your family. Visit them on the corner of 69 and 400, just south of Pittsburgh. See their online showroom at evansmotors.net. Tuck, we're going to wrap it up here for tonight, but you know what? You take your lumps and move on. You got to make this a positive and move on forward, and that's what the Trojans will do. That's what Coach Philpott will turn this into a positive one way or the other. And we got Anderson County coming to town next week, senior night next week. So once again, we're going to put the lean on old Jess Murphy, and we might even give him a headset to let him talk just a little bit. Justin, you and I both have senior boys. Proud of the boys making it through 4 years of high school football, and that'll be a special moment for everybody with the senior. Once again, Trojans fall tonight, 26-7. Girard Sports Live will be back on the road in the morning. We'll go on the air about 8 or 9:30, probably about 9:30. We will be in Erie, Kansas, and we will have the volleyball tournament for you. My voice might be a little bit cracking by in the morning, but we'll get her done, and we'll proud to support the Trojan volleyball team tomorrow. Once again, broadcast starts around 9:30 tomorrow morning. For Justin Tucker, for Jess Murphy, and myself, we're going to sign off for tonight. Hey, everyone stay safe, and God bless everybody. You've watched Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching, and don't miss us next time right here on Girard Sports Live. You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler,